recording. Stop recording. Button. So this is a cool feature I just found today on the Sony Android TV that I've reviewed recently, probably 2 years ago on my channel. Honestly, my experience with the Sony TV has been a little lackluster. Like, we have a Fire Stick now that we primarily use for Netflix and Hulu and different things. Accessibility is just so hit and miss. Well, I installed the new accessibility suite this morning, and I was like, I haven't really messed around with this. Just overall, I'm a tinkerer, so I like to play with stuff. So I brought up SiriusXM, and that was an app I could not log into. Now I'm already logged in, and they had a really cool way to do it. I could either type in my email or password the boring old way, or I could log on through the app on my phone. So I was like, I'm going to choose that option. So I went ahead and logged in. I told it I was going to log in on the phone. So I opened the SiriusXM app on my phone, and it said, do you want to sign in to SiriusXM on Living Room TV? So I chose yes, and it then launched my Android TV. Now, I am listening to a channel right now, but I'm going to mute the Bose soundbar so you can just hear the screen reader. So I'm actually in a player. So I'm going to hit back. I'm actually in the player for Bangladesh soccer, however the hell you say that. So anyway, I'm flicking left and right here in my sports talk.
Selected CH83 Bundesliga column 4. Selected CH84 College Sports Sunday column 5. Selected CH83 the Bird / the Students. Selected College Sports Talk 2 episodes.
Jump there.
Selected CH206 Sports Talk Jim Home. Selected College Sports Talk 2. Selected CH204 Trusted Source for Gaming News.
So it is still flicking.
Selected CH82 Matt Russo Morning.
Going through now. It flicked back.
Selected CH85 Satirical Sports.
That's interesting.
Selected CH82 Matt.
So it's still a little weird because I'm not quite sure the order here.
Channels button out on demand button.
Let me click on channels.
Selected CH84 College Sports
Okay,
Sunday.
now.
Selected CH83 the Bird. Selected College Sports Talk 2 Selected College Sports on demand.
Let me just.
Selected CH84 College Sports Sunday row 1. Selected Masters League row 3. Selected row 2. Selected column 4. Selected row 4. Selected row 5. Selected column 4. Selected row 3. Selected CH83 Bundesliga row 1.
So I'm going to hit back here.
Selected Sports Talk 27 channels. Selected NFL Play-by-Play 32. Selected MLB Play-by-Play 30 channels.
So we have MLB channels. So let's go in here and see what those look like.
Selected CH840 Sports Play-by-Play 840 Sirius.com/live sports row 1 column 1 the grid 30 rows 5 columns.
Wow. So it does not tell me.
841 MLB pregame NYM0ATL0 column 2.
I'm going to click on this game. So this should be Atlanta, New York Mets. And I'm going to unmute my Bose soundbar because that was muted. And there it is. So now I'm going to hit back. I'm going to hit right. So this is Baltimore, so I'm going to click on them. And it's playing. So it's pretty decent. The sports talk was a little weird. It's kind of like my typical Android experience, like where things work and don't work. I'm going to hit back. I'm going to try to go to music now. So I'm going to hit back twice. See. Okay, I'm going to hit back again. I'm going to hit back one more time. I'm going to hit music. Now I'm going to try to go to... let's see what they do here. Okay, so... Now I'm hitting left and right. So we're going to hit pop. Now I'm going to try to get to the coffee house. Let's see if we can do this here.
Selected pop 49 channels.
It's got 49 channels.
Selected CH59 Freddie Bender Wasted Days and Wasted. Selected CH10 Fuzzy Cat Dolls Don't Shop 05.
I don't know how this order.
Selected CH21 Elvis Costello.
It just seems like it's going in any order it wants to.
Selected CH16 Selected CH704 Mirror. Selected CH16 Katy Perry Firework.
I hit left there, sorry. So I'm just saying right.
Selected. Jazz slash standard slash classic.
So it says
Selected. View all.
view all.
Not checked. Power. Radio button. Power list. Listen now. Selected. CH704. Order. Urgent. And list. Selected. CH16. Your Facebook. Selected. Selected. CH349. Selected. View all.
So let me click on view all. I think that's kind of silly, but that's okay. So I'm going to hit right.
New channel. CH3. J. Cole. Middle shot. Selected. CH21. Elvis Costello.
See, it's still.
Selected. CH59. Freddie Bender. Wasted Dick. Selected. CH10. 2008. X. Pop 2K. Column 4.
So that's pop 2K.
CH5. John Lee Booker.
And it stops.
Selected. CH2. College.
I hit down, so now I'm on hits 1. So now, maybe I just hit down.
CH31. 62106 Gainesville, Florida. My name and live. Selected. CH13. Enrique Iglesias / Sean Paul. Orlando. Column 4. Selected. CH29. The Mother Bibbs. Lead. Selected. CH56. Lauren Link. Selected. CH40. Satirican. Mother Lord.
See, 56 is the highway, which is country, I thought. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm not sure why that's on pop. Maybe that's Garth Brooks. Maybe they put it here. So you can see it's somewhat usable. It just doesn't make any sense where I'm going to go.
Selected CH39. Noggin in my dream. Selected CH37. Ellie 300. Selected CH39. Noggin in my.
I almost wonder if I'm like somehow viewing all channels because some of these aren't pop.
CH31. Muddy Waters.
At least not in my opinion.
CH2. Imagine Dragons. Natural.
So if I hit, so let me go ahead and unmute this because it should be still playing like
Sports now. Tip off. Indiana Boston. Line. Plus minus 17. TNT. FSN. CSNE.
or baseball game. So I'm gonna hit select just to show you this. So it's pretty quick on loading. It's just trying to figure out that order, but I just wanted to show that it was possible. I'm going to go ahead and just disconnect that. But I was happy to see that they are making slow and surely improvements to accessibility. Like I said, it's not perfect. I probably should have looked at it more before recording this video, but at least it gives you an idea what it's like to look at it live. I mean, I think sometimes people, they master how to do something and they don't go through the struggles it took to get them to that point. And so when someone else new looks at it, they go, wait, I didn't know how to do this. To me, the channels jump too much to really make it consistent. But, if I'm just in the mood to listen to SiriusXM, I could do that. I could see my favorites list. So, that would be a way around that. So you could set, you could create like a small favorites list and set your favorite channels and listen to them that way. Just read through your list and select a channel. But I'm happy it's doable. I just wish it were maybe a little bit better. But it is coming along. But to be truthful, if you're in the market for a TV, this Android TV, I got it. I'd have to look at the date. You can go back and look at my videos in my library under my channel and see, because I pretty much reviewed it when I got it. It was that year's model. I want to say 16's model. Let's see. This is 19. I guess it was 17. So it's probably 2017's model. And it's already like my last security update was in August, and I don't know whether or not I'm actually going to get a new version of Android. One thing about the Fire TV is, Amazon's good about passing your passing updates down through. Now, I have not actually ever gotten a real Fire TV, one that has it all built in. But, my assumption would be that it's going to be pretty solid, just like the stick has been. So if anybody has any TV questions, feel free to ask. But this has been SiriusXM on the new update for Accessibility Suite with Talkback. So it's exciting to see some changes and see things work that weren't working.
Stop recording. Button.